pants. Bitch, ain't no time for talking. Want me do my dance. Bands in my pocket. Come and get your mans. Far up my rocket. Oh, bands. That's a.
Hey yo guys, what's going on? It is Hvdroo and welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 video. Now today guys, we're going to be going over my settings video. I know, kind of like a general video, not too interesting, but if you guys want to stick around, man, that'd be much appreciated. I figured that I would make this video now in the beginning of Black Ops 4 because it's going to come up sooner or later. I haven't streamed on BO4 yet, and that's usually when people ask for your settings. So I just thought I would do this now so I can refer to this video instead of saying it over and over again in the comments or in live stream chats. So basically guys, we're gonna be going over my settings today because it's a highly asked question for any YouTuber, any streamer. So we'll just be going over my sensitivity, my sound settings, the controller that I use, stuff like that, just everything that you guys probably want to know about how I play Black Ops 4. I haven't made a settings video yet. I made one on Fortnite, but of course Fortnite is not Call of Duty, so that game cannot compare to this one. And in the past I haven't made a Call of Duty settings video, so I thought I would do it in Black Ops 4, man. Brand new Call of Duty just came out, so we're gonna be doing this, boys. Make sure you guys smash a like down below. Let's go for 50 once again, man. We're setting it kind of high just because I want to see the power in you guys, man. I want to see if you guys can smash that goal. Only takes a second out of your day, really helps out the channel, man. Make sure you guys smash that like. Also, make sure you guys subscribe if you're new to the channel for more BO4 content, and turn on that notification bell, boys, to never miss out on another BO4 video. But let's jump into this. So we'll go to our settings right now and we'll go to controls. Now this is like basically the essentials. This is like the bread and butter of the settings, the stuff that matters the most, what you guys want to focus on, not so much the graphics or audio, but we'll be going over that later. But pretty much right now we'll be going over just the regular controls and stuff like that, as well as we going over what I have on my controller, what I run for my controller, stuff like that. So first off guys, we have look inversion on standard. I don't run it inverted because I just find that really weird. I find that changing up your settings on Call of Duty just kind of mess you up all in general, and it takes such a long time to get used to them. So I just have it on standard. I'm pretty sure most people do anyways, so don't gotta worry about that. Now sensitivity, probably the most asked question. I actually got it on 6.6 or 6 horizontal, 6 vertical, and I find this as a perfect sensitivity. It's just lower than half, so you're gonna have kind of a lower setting right here. I could run it at like 7.7 or 8.8 if I really wanted to, because I actually have control freaks on my controller, which basically it stabilizes your aim more and stuff like that. You basically got more range on your thumbstick, so you can control it on a higher sensitivity. At least I can, because I got a control freak on, but I just run it lower just to hit my shots more and stuff like that, and I can turn on people pretty easily. It's not really a problem. Like I would say 5.5 is probably like the max that you want to go down. Like if you're running at 4.4, you're probably gonna be pretty slow, and then I would say like 8.8 is when it says you're getting high. So 8.8, you're probably getting a little bit too high. So I would go from anywhere from like 4 to 8. That's just my personal opinion though. So yeah, that's basically what we got for our sensitivity. I might changing up, I don't know, but for right now I'm keeping it at 6.6 for sure. Now of course we got these two things on: target assist and aim assist. You basically want to have these on at all times. It'll improve your aim tremendously. I don't know anybody that has these off, in my personal opinion. I've never seen anybody that does indeed have them off. Now controller vibration, now this is like a very controversial topic. People will agree or disagree with me, but I actually have it turned off, and believe it or not, I feel you guys who still have it on. I used to run it on, bro. I was like, dude, how can you possibly run controller vibration off? Like it seems impossible to have it off. You don't know what's happening in the game. It helps you so much, you know, finding out where people are, if people are throwing nades at you and stuff like that. And I get what you're saying, it definitely helps out with your awareness in game, but also the downside of it is that controller vibration can really mess up your aim, because obviously the vibrators are going crazy in your controller, and then it just feels like your aim is going off, because obviously it's like it's messing up the position in your hands a little bit, because you know you got the fucking controller moving around. So it took me a while to get used to, but I definitely think it was worth it in the long run. If I'm being honest with you, I can't have it on anymore. It just feels so unnatural and so much more smooth when you have it turned off. So that's basically what I got for right there. I got sprint cancels reload off. I'm pretty sure this is default, but basically what this means is that if you're sprinting and you have this turned on, it'll cancel your reload. And me personally, as a run and gun player, I like to have this off because, you know, I'm an SMG slayer. I like to push. We trap and stuff like that. So you got to be moving at all times, and just having this off is so much better than having it on. So I run my stick layout on default, and I'll get to that later about my controller. Button layout is default, and I actually do not have L1 and R1 and whatever flipped. It just feels super unnatural to me. I've heard people say it's pretty okay. I might try it sometime because it's not that much of a difference. It's literally just your bumpers and your what do you call it, your triggers flipped. So I mean, I might try it, but probably not right now. Now moving on to our controller, I guess, because that's probably the next most asked question is what do you use for your controller. I actually use a SCUF controller, and this is it right here. It's an optic, or it's not an optic. I used to have an optic controller, but this is actually a SCUF Infinity, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, this is just what I got for me personally, black and blue to kind of match the channel colors. And yeah, so basically what this does is, as you can tell, it actually has paddles on the back. Now what these paddles do, as you can tell, I'm actually doing stuff in game accidentally, but what these paddles do is you can sync them up to any button on your controller, and pretty much what that'll do is you can slide, jump a lot easier. And so pretty much, as you guys know, when you're in game and you want to jump, you have to first off hit the button and take your what do you call it, your finger off the analog stick, which can really slow you down. So basically, I actually have this paddle linked to the X button, and I actually have this paddle linked to circle, so I can slide with this button and then jump with this button, and it makes it a whole lot easier because I only have to take my finger off the analog stick for reloading and switch weapons, which takes a little bit less time than having to completely jump or slide, which takes, you know, it happens more often, more than you have to reload and switch weapons. So SCUF controllers, they definitely do help. You can also put customizable thumbsticks on here. I also got a Control Freak on there, and I also got the extended triggers. Now these really do help. You can actually get these for a standard controller, but the SCUF comes with them if you want them to. So yeah, I run those on there. These also come as trigger stops, but unfortunately, like, the trigger stops for some reason on these SCUFs are very cheap, and they literally just snapped off after like a month's worth of use. So I'm probably gonna get one of the new SCUFs, you know, when I have enough money. I don't have enough money to buy a new controller. I literally just bought this thing like a couple months ago during the summer. So yeah, that's what I got for my controller right there. For the graphics, pretty simple. I just kept the brightness on 50. I really see no way in changing it. Actually, I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna put my colorblind on Detrope blah blah blah. I don't know what the hell you call that. Deuteranopia, I guess that's how you call it. I don't know, but I used to run this colorblind setting in BO3, and dude, I loved it, man. I don't know why, but I just think it's the super cool color combo, and people are like, dude, are you actually colorblind? I'm like, nah, fam, I just like the colors. Player name indicator, I just have it on full name, default, split screen orientation. Well, I mean, I don't play split screen really much anymore, so yeah, I just got that on horizontal, and then my safe area is just that for my monitor, pretty much. Now the audio, there is one thing that I want to, actually two things that I want to mention to you guys for this, and pretty much, I actually have the audio preset on Super Crunch. Now you're probably like, well, there's no sense in changing it. Don't they all just sound the same? But basically what Super Crunch will do, and my friend actually told me about this like last year, and I was like, holy shit, this is a good ass idea. But pretty much Super Crunch, you'll hear footsteps and those small sounds a little bit better, especially if you're a competitive player. Super Crunch helps out a lot. I'm sure you guys run it if you're a comp player, but Super Crunch helps out a lot with hearing footsteps and just in you know, very clutch situations and like S&D and stuff. So Super Crunch, definitely a really good thing. I just have these all on default 10, multiplayer dialogue on, and then I actually got the controller sound off because I don't know if they have this on Xbox, but on PlayStation they do have controller sound where basically like the little things like where you pull out your specialist, and I'm pretty sure dialogue also comes out of your controller, but it can really mess you up, and especially if you're a YouTuber or a streamer, it'll play through your mic, and you definitely do not want that. So I got this off, and then subtitles off as well. I really see no point in having those on. Now one thing for the network, I would definitely recommend having the connection meter on, because if you're lagging in game, it'll actually show your ping, which I'm sure almost everybody's familiar with ping now. It's basically the lower the number, the better your internet. So if you have anywhere from like a 5 to 20 ping, that's pretty decent, but going up like in the 30s and 50s is kind of bad. You'll start to like 3-bar and stuff like that there. So I got the connection meter on just to see like if there's somebody who's host and he has a really bad connection, I can just leave the lobby and join up in a new one. So yeah, guys, those are basically all of my console settings here on Black Ops 4, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, boys. Make sure you guys slap a like down below if you did, man. Like I said, let's try to hit 50 likes. That'd be amazing. But yeah, let me know if you guys want me to do one of these in the future, like in a few months from now, to see if I've changed anything up or not. Most likely I haven't. If I did change up anything, it would most likely be my sensitivity, or like I said, I might get a new controller within the next few months. I'm not sure. It all depends on time. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video, man. I hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, smash a like, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new with the notification bell turned on. But anyways, boys, I'm out of here. Peace.